The Arizona Cardinals have the most underrated defense in the NFL. It all starts up front with the addition of Super Bowl champion Josh Sweat this offseason. You pair an elite edge rusher with some really good interior pieces. Dalvin Tomlinson, one of the most underrated defensive tackles in the entire league, who can now play next to Calais Campbell, who showed last year in Miami that when playing less than 75% of the snaps, he can still be pretty effective. But you have all of that on top of first-round pick Walter Nolan III out of Ole Miss. That defensive line is going to cause problems and make life easier for the guys behind them who are also pretty good. You don't need me to tell you much about Budda Baker, all-pro, extremely talented safety. But you do need me to tell you about Garrett Williams, one of the most underrated corners in the entire NFL, one of PFF's highest graded DBs in the league last season. Garrett Williams is a true nickel, but now you have Will Johnson on the outside, who in my opinion was the most talented corner in this year's draft who fell because of injury. If he's healthy, you have a true outside guy, you have a dominant inside guy, as well as Budda Baker coming down to help fill in the run, and ultimately make life easier for a linebacker room that truthfully is the glaring weakness here with minimal talent compared to years past. But because you have such a great defensive line that will make life easier for them, you have insurance behind them in that secondary with some really good talent. You can have an elite defense headlined by a former Super Bowl appearing defensive coordinator in Jonathan Gannon, who knows how to get the most out of his personnel. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is a top 5 defense, but if you don't think they have the potential to push top 10 with all the talent on the defensive line, some playmakers in the back end, you're crazy.